We now have our Polish contingent, four founders, super bright aero engineer type guys. Now, what they bring to the party is they are going to transform and massively enhance the streaming music services. Now, this is definitely not a slam dunk, but they are at fourth stage with Deezer. And Deezer are one of the biggest kind of challengers to Spotify. And what's the solution that we create for Deezer? It's three things. Number one, about 99% of artists absolutely hate the Spotify model. Believe it or not, there are artists out there who do 100,000 streams and do not get paid a sausage. Like, everything is all geared towards the Adeles of the world. And as most artists aren't Adele, then they're quite cheesed off with the way it is. So Soundoshi have created a model where it's completely fair. Every single artist gets paid 1 cent for streaming, irrespective of whether you do 100,000 or whether you do 10. By the way, as Adele does lots more, she's going to get paid lots more. So it's totally fair. Hang on, I need a little... So, the next thing they are doing for Deezer is they are providing technology for their artists to have a plugin so they can kind of monetize their content through the creation of NFTs. So, a lot of artists wouldn't have the first clue in terms of how to do that. And of course, Deezer, they can package it up, give it free of charge to them. I mean, they've got, I think, 2 million artists. So, and of course, it's great for Deezer because they become the artist's friend, and they also make a nice fat revenue stream as well. And then the third area is, and this is only because of the advent of blockchain. Blockchain is the most efficient delivery mechanism for digital. They can deliver an album for 1 cent. Just think of how the mind-bending possibilities of that. So Deezer become the artist's friends, it's better value for consumers, and Deezer make a shed load more profit. So that's the path we're on with just one client, well, potential client, Deezer. So guys, let me introduce you to Michael.
Thank you, Craig. I have to say it was quite a pitch. I have not many more to add, but let's go. So I want to make a few points. Soundoshi is a team. Soundoshi is a team on a mission, and the mission is to save music industry because streaming is pretty much killing it right now. So this is Alice. Alice is our friend, and she is a young promising artist from London. She is generating 700,000 streams per year on Spotify this year, and she has 20,000 followers on Instagram. So she did her homework, she has an audience, and this audience is committed to her, and she still cannot get paid enough to even make a modest living out of music. So she has to work as a waitress in order to meet the end-to-end life needs. So, in order to explain you why it's happening, we need some intellectual reinforcements. So let's meet the team, because it's important for you to understand that we are not only super smart developers from Eastern Europe that shares previous experience of creating jointly a previous startup in Poland, but the most important thing is we are passionate for music, and we are super fans of Alice. So what we are doing, we are paying $10 a month to Spotify to listen to Alice, and only to Alice, because we are crazy about her. So we can expect that we are supporting her in a way that is straightforward. We are paying $10 only to listen to her. But at the end, she's getting less than 1% of the money we are paying to the platform. That's interesting. So where's this money going? Well, this money is going to 1% of top artists, probably from United States. So it's going to Drake, maybe. Or maybe it's going to Ed Sheeran, and what would even be worse, it may be going to Coldplay. So we understand that there is a risk, and we are giving music. That's actually very good question why it's happening, and it's happening because Spotify and other streaming services that are simply in different business, they are selling subscriptions, they are not selling music. And ladies and gentlemen, Sondashi is going to change this by selling music again. And we are going to do so in many ways, but the most important are direct paid streams. So every time you will stream the music from someone, you will be sure that your money is going only to the artist you are listening to. And artist will be sure that his out-payment would be instant. And the second thing, what we consider the biggest music innovation since the iPod, is this, digital vinyl NFT. It seems not dangerous, but it really is. So, for the first time ever, you are able to actually own the digital album, and you have the real ownership for that, and you have the real value that is being built for the future. So, you can trade this album, you can give it to someone, or you can pass it to your children, and it is going to stay with them forever on BSB blockchain. And that's our solution for music industry. In order to build that, we are seeking 250K to build our SCIS and a small amount on top of that. And we are going to be operable in September this year because our MVP is already built. Thank you.